musician on psychotropic drugs. This sister was stage 4.
Stage 4, genetically connected, BRCA1.
I don't know if you heard all that, but it's genetic. And she was at stage 4, and then you went to stage 3.
I'm now locally, what they call locally advanced.
Okay.
So I'm at stage 3.
Okay. So I don't know a whole lot, but I know that when you go down, that's a good thing. So she went from stage 4 to stage 3, and she is, you know, I mentioned a little bit about my condition. I have a lot of fatigue, but you know, my own sister went through chemo, and I know the fatigue that she suffered from. This sister is everywhere. Every time you ask her to come to something, I don't know, I need to get some. I don't know what you use. But she is everywhere. And the same thing with Legacy. I was like, how did I know Legacy all this time and I didn't know this?
It's not like I go around outside.
I know. But the connection, like the things, the dots started to come together because of what you do. Then it kind of made sense. And I was like, oh, there's the passion. I get that. But I kind of missed it. So I'm excited about her talking, but we're going to have Deontay come up here and do some beautiful poetry because that's what he does.
Honestly, most wouldn't even recognize. 2, the musician. These used to be a violinist's hands, these thumbs strum strings humming against my muscle memory. Even now, I still feel the vibrations within the grooves of my fingertips as if I'm still holding a bow. These fingers have crafted bass lines like arrows when given permission to percussion drums. When the beat drops, I sit and rock like the drunk of our grandfathers, like the crunk of our kids. 3, the fight. Moonshine isn't a bootleg drink. It isn't the afterglow of a sky or moonshine is the way these hands know how to become explosion, how anger is a craft we're not taught to handle. The way that how are you so mad is a great question to ask yourself. Moonshine is how I've become wolf, scaring sheep into my own skin, how I had to teach myself cowardice so these fists will finally stop fighting. 4, the sprinter. The sprinter I was only knew 2 speeds. Flee and catch, hunter and hunted, cause and effect. It's in my blood. My parents ran from their own demons. Their parents ran from hoses and dogs. Their parents ran from nooses and tar. The ancestors that came before us ran for freedom. To this day we still run for freedom. 5, the lover. I remember feeling fear for the first time, wielding the wheel, steering a car, how the grip felt like destiny, how I never wanted to let it go. This is how I love, as if my heart is a vehicle moving at a violent velocity, how I don't want to lose control of it, since there aren't airbags for colliding lips. 6, the snow globe. My whole life I've been trying to escape the snow globe, to crash through the glass ceiling of this crematorium of blizzards, how the ash blackens my black, reminds me of the how a group of wolves is a pack, how a group of blacks is a gang. All 6 sides of me only have time to discuss the truth. The way black boys only receive love when they're attracting bullets, this fact still shakes me to this day.
That boy good.
I hate this poem, but Omari asked for it, so fuck it.
Yeah, they're beautiful poems.
The most beautiful of all poems. The one where I tell my ex to blow it. But alright. Tiffany wants me to write her a love poem. I can't. When she asks why not, I tell her it'd be easier to write her an atheist gospel because some things I don't believe in were related to her. You see, Tiffany evolves backwards, forever falling for the same traps, and now she wants me to be her man. She knows how I look at her. She thinks that's all it takes. What she doesn't realize is she shaped her body like glass sculptures, and I see through the shit. Her soul barely worth the fucking she exploits it for. You see, no woman deserves to be called a bitch. I just hope she's not pregnant with puppies. I tell her, in order for me to write about loving you, I need to see someone do it, and I've never seen you love yourself long enough for me to imitate it. Tiffany calls me bitter. Honestly, for us to work out, I would have to accept the leftover remnants of a lady. She wants me to dance, change my appearance, take on others' opinions for her. She wants me to be her moonwalker. But I was a skywalker the last time I cared for her. The last time I cared for her, I bent back beams of light to embrace her like Death Stars through planets until I couldn't breathe straight. I converted verbals vertically, made eyes rise in horizon size and illuminations blooming in a room with confident compliments. Complex connections are beyond her. She's entertained by emotions I've seen annihilate people. The last time I cared for her, I walked until my feet became shins, my shins became knees, my knees became hips, and I laid there, a broken man offering a bouquet of my soul. But Tiffany doesn't understand. There's worse things than a woman scorned. The survivors of them. And that God is love. She is just a child of a lesser God. I try to write her something. If angels are human doves, you are the reason kamikaze birds dive. Explosives are connected to your love. Kissing you is like biting into wires still live. And suicide bombers just need hugs that I'm unable to give. So please, just detonate.
Wow, I've never heard him do that kind of poetry. Okay, I gotta pull it together. Host mode. Okay. As I said, Keisha was gonna come up here and share her story with us.